What if I told you there are products sitting on Walmart shelves that many employees quietly avoid buying themselves? It isn't because they hate Walmart. In fact, many of them shop there every week. The difference is that they know what happens behind the scenes. They see which products come back again and again. They hear the same customer complaints every day. And after watching thousands of returns, they've learned exactly which great deals often end up costing shoppers much more in the long run. Today, we're counting down 13 Walmart products that many employees skip, even when they can buy them with an employee discount. Some of these items simply wear out far too quickly. Others can damage expensive belongings, and a few may even create safety risks inside your home. Before your next Walmart trip, make sure you know which products deserve your money and which ones are better left on the shelf. Let's get started. Number 1. Mainstays bedding and sheet sets. We spend nearly 1/3 of our lives in bed. That means your sheets touch your skin for thousands of hours every single year. It's one of the few products in your home that directly affects your comfort every single night. That's why Walmart puts so much effort into making the Mainstays bedding collection feel at home. Pick up a package in the store and the fabric feels incredibly soft. The brushed microfiber finish creates the impression of premium bedding at a fraction of the price. For many shoppers, that's enough to make the sale. But after sleeping on them for a while, the difference between microfiber and quality cotton becomes much harder to ignore. Unlike natural cotton fibers, polyester microfiber doesn't breathe nearly as well. Instead of allowing heat and moisture to escape, it tends to trap both against your body. For hot sleepers, or anyone living in a warm climate, that can mean waking up feeling sticky, overheated, or uncomfortable, even when the bedroom temperature seems perfectly reasonable. Many customers who switch to 100% cotton sheets say the difference in comfort was immediately noticeable, especially during the summer months. Durability is another concern. Budget sheet sets often use lower thread counts and thinner fabric, causing them to pill, stretch, or wear out much sooner after repeated washing. What looked like a bargain at checkout can quickly become something you're replacing again a year later. By comparison, higher quality cotton sheet sets from brands such as Kirkland Signature or Members Mark may cost more initially, but they typically remain softer, stronger, and more breathable for years. When you divide that cost across thousands of nights of sleep, the better sheets often end up being the better value. Smart Walmart shoppers don't avoid the store. They simply know where to spend a little more and where it's safe to save. Knowing the difference can protect your wallet, your home, and sometimes even your safety. Number 2. Mainstays plastic laundry baskets. A laundry basket seems almost impossible to get wrong. It doesn't have moving parts. It doesn't plug into the wall. Its only job is to carry clothes from one room to another. So why would anyone spend more than necessary? The answer becomes obvious the moment you lift a heavy load. Many budget laundry baskets are made from rigid recycled plastic that lacks the flexibility needed to handle repeated stress. At first, they feel sturdy enough, but every time you pick up a full basket of wet towels, jeans, or blankets, the handles absorb all of that weight. Eventually, something has to give. For many shoppers, it's the handle. Customers have described carrying a full load of freshly washed clothes only to have one side snap without warning, dumping everything back onto the floor. If it happens in the laundry room, it's frustrating. If it happens while walking down a staircase, it can become dangerous. The problem isn't necessarily that the basket can't hold the clothes. It's that the plastic becomes brittle over time, especially after months of regular use. Small stress cracks gradually form around the handles until one day they suddenly break under a load that seemed perfectly normal. Employees who process returns have seen this complaint often enough that it's hardly surprising anymore. Fortunately, there are much better alternatives. Canvas laundry hampers with lightweight metal frames offer far greater durability while remaining easy to carry. If you prefer plastic, flexible baskets from brands like Sterilite bend slightly underweight instead of cracking, allowing them to survive years of everyday use. Considering you'll probably carry hundreds of loads of laundry over the life of the basket, choosing one that's built to last is money well spent. Number 3. Cheap budget shower heads. At first glance, Walmart's inexpensive shower heads appear to offer incredible value. Modern styling, multiple spray settings, easy installation, and a price that's hard to ignore. To Walmart's credit, some improvements have been made over the years. Many newer models now include flexible rubber spray nozzles that make it easier to wipe away mineral buildup with nothing more than your fingers. That's a genuine upgrade. Unfortunately, the biggest weakness often remains hidden where you can't see it. Instead of using solid metal threading, many budget shower heads still rely on plastic connectors coated with a metallic finish. They may look durable from the outside, but internally, enough that water escapes unnoticed for weeks before anyone realizes there's a problem. Plumbers frequently point out that they encounter damaged plastic thread shower heads far more often than solid metal models, especially in older homes where existing plumbing fittings may already require a tighter seal. Water pressure can also become another disappointment. Lower-cost internal components often struggle to distribute water evenly, leading to weaker spray patterns and faster mineral buildup over time. If you're replacing something you expect to use every single morning for years, it's usually worth stepping up to established brands like Moen, Delta, or Kohler. Their metal construction provides a much more secure connection and tends to deliver a more consistent shower experience for the long haul. A shower head isn't something you want to replace every year. Choosing quality the first time usually pays for itself. Number 4. Great value light bulbs. Light bulbs are one of those household items most people buy without giving them much thought. If two bulbs look nearly identical and one costs a little less, choosing the cheaper option feels like common sense. That's exactly why Walmart's great value light bulbs continue to sell so well. The packaging promises long life, energy efficiency, and dependable performance. Everything most shoppers are looking for. But once those bulbs are installed, the experience isn't always as advertised. Many customers report bulbs beginning to flicker after only a few weeks, or burning out far sooner than expected. While not every bulb fails early, inconsistent quality appears often enough that it has become a recurring complaint in online reviews. The inconvenience becomes even greater when those bulbs are installed in hard-to-reach places. Imagine dragging out a ladder every few months just to replace a ceiling light that was supposed to last for years. Suddenly, the few dollars you saved don't seem like much of a bargain anymore. There's also another factor many shoppers overlook. Higher quality bulbs from brands like Philips, GE, or Sylvania often produce better color accuracy and more consistent brightness. That means your living room feels warmer, your kitchen appears brighter, and your eyes experience less strain during everyday activities. Considering the price difference is often only $1 or $2 per bulb, investing in a trusted brand can save both time and frustration over the long run. Sometimes reliability is worth far more than the small amount you save at the checkout. Number 5. Generic area rugs and floor mats. A small rug doesn't seem like something that could create a serious problem. It's just a doormat, a kitchen mat, a runner for the hallway. Most shoppers focus on the color, the pattern, and whether it fits the room. Very few stop to examine what's underneath. Ironically, that's the most important part. Many budget rugs rely on thin, non-slip backing that wears out surprisingly quickly. After only a few washes, or even a few months of regular use, the rubber layer can begin breaking down, dramatically reducing its grip on hard floors. Once that happens, every step becomes less predictable. The rug slides, the corner curls upward, the entire mat shifts beneath your feet. For younger adults, it might only be an annoyance. For seniors, however, it can become a genuine safety hazard. Falls remain one of the leading causes of injury among older adults, and loose floor mats are a common contributor inside the home. Something as simple as carrying groceries, stepping out of the kitchen, or walking across the bathroom can suddenly become dangerous if the rug moves unexpectedly. Many customers don't realize there's a problem until someone in the family nearly slips, or worse. If you're shopping for rugs, look for products with thick molded rubber backing or well-designed non-slip bases that continue gripping the floor after repeated washing. Machine washable systems like Ruggable have also become popular because the non-slip base remains separate from the washable rug itself, helping maintain stability over time. Sometimes the safest purchase isn't the cheapest one. It's the one that stays exactly where you expect it to. Number 6. Mass-produced wall clocks and home decor. Home decor has become one of Walmart's fastest-growing departments. Stylish wall clocks, decorative signs, ceramic figures, and trendy farmhouse accents are everywhere. At first glance, many of these pieces look nearly identical to items you find in specialty home stores, but at a fraction of the price. That's exactly what makes them so appealing. The problem isn't how they look on the shelf. It's how they perform after you bring them home. To keep prices low while constantly following the latest decorating trends, many budget decor items are built with the simplest materials and inexpensive internal components. The result is something that photographs beautifully, but doesn't always stand the test of time. Wall clocks are one of the biggest examples. Employees who work in Walmart's home department often see clocks returned because they lose time, stop running altogether, or develop loose hands after only a few weeks of use. From the outside, everything appears perfectly normal. Inside, however, the inexpensive clock movement often struggles to keep consistent time. Instead of quietly doing its job for years, it becomes another item that ends up back at the customer service desk. Decorative figurines can have similar issues. Painted finishes may begin peeling after months of sunlight exposure, while lightweight materials are more likely to chip or crack during normal household use. The frustrating part is that many of these products aren't dramatically cheaper than higher quality alternatives. Stores like HomeGoods or TJ Maxx frequently carry overstock decor from well-known manufacturers at very competitive prices, giving shoppers better craftsmanship without spending much more. When you're decorating your home, it often pays to buy fewer pieces that last, rather than replacing inexpensive ones year after year. Number 7. Mainstays Ultra-Thin Shower Curtain Liners. Few people spend much time thinking about a shower curtain liner. It's one of those household items you buy quickly, install once, and forget about. That makes Walmart's ultra-cheap Mainstays liners especially tempting. After all, how different can one plastic curtain really be? Quite a bit, as it turns out. The first thing many shoppers notice is how incredibly lightweight the material feels. Once hot water starts filling the shower with steam, warm air circulates around the curtain, causing it to billow inward and cling to your legs while you're trying to shower. It's not dangerous, but it becomes annoying every single morning. The bigger concern appears a few weeks later. Because the plastic is so thin, water tends to remain trapped on the surface much longer after each shower. That lingering moisture creates an ideal environment for mold and mildew to grow along the bottom edge. Many customers report seeing dark stains develop surprisingly quickly, even with regular bathroom cleaning. In some cases, no amount of scrubbing completely removes the discoloration, leaving replacement as the only practical solution. Fortunately, avoiding this problem doesn't require spending a fortune. Heavy-duty PEVA liners with weighted magnets along the bottom stay in place much better, dry faster, and are far less likely to develop mold issues. The extra weight also prevents the curtain from constantly blowing against you while showering. Considering you'll look at and use that shower every single day, paying a few extra dollars for a higher quality liner is one of the easiest upgrades you can make in your bathroom. Number 8. Ozark Trail Basic Air Mattresses. An air mattress is one of those products you rarely think about until you suddenly need one. Maybe family is visiting for the weekend, maybe your grandchildren are staying over, or perhaps you're heading out on a camping trip and just need a comfortable place to sleep. That's why Walmart's budget-friendly Ozark Trail Air Mattresses attract so many buyers. They promise convenience at a very attractive price. Unfortunately, this is another case where the savings don't always last beyond the first few nights. Employees in Walmart's outdoor department have often pointed to these entry-level air mattresses as one of the products they see returned most frequently. The complaints tend to sound almost identical. The mattress inflates normally. Everything seems perfect at bedtime, but by the middle of the night, it's already losing air. Instead of waking up on a comfortable cushion, many people wake up with their backs resting directly on the hard floor. The biggest weakness usually comes from the heat-sealed seams in the air valve. Over time, these areas are far more likely to develop slow leaks that are difficult to locate and nearly impossible to repair permanently. For younger people, that's an inconvenience. For seniors or anyone dealing with back pain, arthritis, or joint problems, sleeping on a deflated mattress can turn into a miserable experience. Several customers have shared stories of buying one for guests or children during sleepovers, only to return it the very next day, discovering it couldn't stay inflated for a single night. If you only need an air mattress once every few years, it may seem reasonable to buy the cheapest one available. But if you expect it to perform when family visits or during an emergency, it's worth choosing a better-built option. Models like the Intex DuraBeam series or Coleman air mattresses typically feature reinforced internal support structures and stronger seams, allowing them to maintain pressure throughout the night with far fewer complaints about overnight deflation. When someone depends on a good night's sleep, reliability matters much more than saving a few dollars. Number 9. Generic clear plastic storage bins. Almost every garage, basement, or storage closet has them. Clear plastic bins stacked neatly in a corner, filled with holiday decorations, winter clothes, family keepsakes, or important documents. At Walmart, dozens of these containers look almost identical. They're clear, they're stackable, they come with lids, and the cheapest ones can seem like an easy way to organize your home while saving money. The problem is that what you can't see is often more important than what you can. Many generic storage bins use lower-grade plastic that lacks the flexibility needed for real everyday use. At first, everything feels sturdy enough, but after months of being stacked, bumped around, or exposed to changing temperatures, snap while carrying heavy loads. The bottom bins begin to bow under the weight of boxes stacked above them. Some shoppers have shared stories of pulling storage bins off garage shelves after winter, only to discover cracked corners or broken handles before they even reached the floor. Imagine spending hours carefully packing away family photos or holiday decorations, only to have the container fail when you finally need it again. That's a frustrating lesson. For only a few dollars more per bin, brands like Sterilite and Rubbermaid Roughneck are widely known for using thicker, more flexible plastics that tolerate heavy loads and seasonal temperature changes much better. When you're protecting items that may be impossible to replace, the container holding them shouldn't be the weakest link. Number 10. Mainstays Small Kitchen Appliances. Walk through Walmart's kitchen aisle today, and you might notice something interesting. The budget-friendly Mainstays appliances suddenly look much more stylish than they did a few years ago. Soft pastel colors, modern finishes, and sleek designs make them resemble premium countertop appliances that cost twice as much. That isn't a coincidence. The appearance has improved dramatically, but what's inside often hasn't. To keep prices under $20, manufacturers have to cut costs somewhere. In many cases, that means using lightweight plastic gears, lower-powered motors, and less durable internal components that simply aren't designed for heavy, long-term use. At first, everything seems fine. The blender crushes a few smoothies. The hand mixer handles a batch of cookie dough. The toaster works exactly as expected. Then, after a few weeks or months, problems begin appearing. Customers frequently report burning smells during operation, struggling motors, unusual noises, or appliances that simply stop working much sooner than expected. Frozen fruit, ice cubes, or thick mixtures can quickly overwhelm smaller motors, forcing them to work far beyond their intended limits. Employees working customer service counters often see these kitchen appliances returned for the same reasons over and over again. The outside still looks brand new. The inside simply gives up. If you like the modern look, Walmart's Beautiful by Drew Barrymore Collection offers a noticeable step up in overall construction while keeping a similar style. And if reliability matters more than appearance, trusted brands like Ninja or Hamilton Beach typically use stronger drive systems and higher quality components that are built to last for years instead of months. Kitchen appliances are tools you rely on every day. Buying one that quits halfway through preparing dinner isn't much of a bargain. Number 11. Cheap charging cables and phone chargers at the checkout. Few impulse purchases are as tempting as the charging accessories hanging beside Walmart's checkout lanes. You're waiting to pay, you suddenly remember your phone cable is starting to fray, and there it is, a replacement for only a few dollars. It feels convenient. It feels harmless. But this is one of the easiest ways to save a few bucks today, while risking a much more expensive problem tomorrow. The issue isn't simply slower charging speeds. Many of these low-cost chargers and cables lack the quality components and safety certifications found in trusted brands. Inside, thinner wiring and lower quality current regulation can create inconsistent power delivery. Over time, unstable charging may contribute to faster battery degradation, reducing both battery life and overall performance. Phone repair technicians frequently report seeing devices with premature battery wear where inexpensive third-party chargers were used for months. While not every cheap charger causes problems, lower manufacturing standards increase the chances of overheating, electrical failure, or unreliable charging performance. Safety experts have also warned that poorly made charging accessories are more likely to overheat, especially when left plugged in overnight. That's a risk many people don't think about until something goes wrong. Instead of grabbing the cheapest cable near the register, walk back to the electronics department and look for established brands like Anker or Belkin. They may cost more, but you're protecting a phone that likely costs hundreds or even over $1,000. When you think about it that way, paying a little extra for a charger becomes a very smart investment. Number 12. Mainstays Basics Bath Towels. At first glance, these towels seem like one of Walmart's best bargains. A full-size bath towel for just a few dollars feels like an easy purchase. Pick one up in the store and it even feels surprisingly soft. That's exactly what convinces many shoppers they've found a hidden gem. But the softness you feel isn't always the softness you'll keep. Many budget towels receive a factory coating of fabric softeners and silicone before they reach store shelves. This temporary finish creates a luxurious feel during your first impression. But after only a few washes, that coating disappears. What's left behind often tells a very different story. Instead of staying fluffy and absorbent, many shoppers report that the towels become rougher, noticeably thinner and far less effective at drying your skin. Rather than soaking up water, they often smear moisture across your body while leaving behind lint that sticks to your skin. For older adults or anyone with sensitive skin, that constant shedding can become especially frustrating. Even some Walmart associates have admitted they don't buy these towels themselves because they simply don't hold up over time. Product reviews echo the same complaints. Softness fades quickly, lint becomes excessive, and absorbency drops dramatically after only a handful of washes. The frustrating part is that the price difference to buy something significantly better is surprisingly small. If you're shopping at Walmart, the hotel-style towel collection generally offers thicker fabric, better stitching, and noticeably longer durability. And if you don't mind spending a little more elsewhere, 100% cotton towels from brands like Kirkland Signature have earned a strong reputation for staying soft and absorbent even after years of regular washing. A towel is something you use every single day. Saving a few dollars up front isn't much of a bargain if you're replacing it again within a few months. Number 13. Mainstays Ready to Assemble Furniture. A bookshelf for $35. A computer desk for less than the price of dinner. On paper, it sounds like an unbeatable deal. That's exactly why Walmart places Mainstays furniture where shoppers can't miss it. The low price grabs your attention immediately, making it feel like there's almost no risk in tossing one into your cart. Unfortunately, the real cost often shows up after you bring it home. The biggest problem isn't the design, it's what's hidden inside. Instead of solid wood, these pieces rely heavily on low-density particle board, a material made from compressed wood fibers and glue. While it keeps manufacturing costs low, it also makes the furniture much less durable. During assembly, even slightly over-tightening a screw can permanently damage the material. Once the screw hole strips out, there's usually no reliable way to repair it. Employees who handle customer returns say it's common to see these shelves and desks come back after only a few months. Complaints usually sound the same. Shelves begin sagging, legs wobble after being moved, or corners swell after coming into contact with a little moisture. Although Walmart has improved the packaging and product photos over the years, the materials inside haven't changed much. The furniture simply looks more premium than it actually is. If your budget allows, spending another $25 to $35 on a Better Homes and Gardens piece sold at Walmart, or even a comparable IKEA option, can make a huge difference. The stronger construction often means years of reliable use instead of replacing the furniture after one season. Sometimes the cheapest purchase ends up being the most expensive one.